the subject has come up as to how often to meditate. Meditation should be done whenever you think about it. There are times when it may not be practical if you're at work, but then you can transition and use it as a planning time for what you're going to meditate about. So in many cases, if I cannot meditate at my office, I will do exactly that. I will think about, maybe I need to meditate about whatever subject, or maybe something will come to mind. And then in other instances, I have a whiteboard in front of my desk. And for some strange reason, I wrote the number 5 on it, up in a corner at the top. And there are times when I'll meditate by just looking at that for a few minutes. I don't stare at it for hours or anything like that. And we also have to think about for how long. How long is it practical? And in many cases, you'll have interruptions or things that'll happen which will take you out of it temporarily. But you want to try to meditate as often as you can throughout the day. It's not good enough, and you will not get enough benefit out of it by meditating once a week for 2 minutes after yoga class. To achieve this level of meditation, it just doesn't work that way. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's a transition. It transitions into something different, something a little bit better. And if you allow yourself, if you surrender your ego and allow yourself to transition into whatever direction it's taking you, then you'll find you get a lot more out of it. When I first started meditating, it was once or twice a week for maybe an hour. And then it became more than that, several times a week for several hours. And now it is throughout the day whenever I have the chance. And of course in the morning and the evening as well, before bed, after bed. And if I wake up at night, then I will meditate as well for however long it takes me. But you just have to be accepting of that. And you'll find over time that things will be revealed to you. You'll go to higher levels. Higher levels meaning if you trust that what you're doing will have some benefit to you in the long run, you will receive that benefit. If you become impatient with it, it's okay. If you feel like there's other things that you have to do, it's okay. Just keep with it. It is the most valuable thing that you can do. So when we look at our meditations, we have to look at them like it's progress. The more we do it, the more we're going to get out of it, and the more we are going to move towards a state of oneness, towards a state of understanding, towards a state of not us controlling our lives, but the divine spiritual being controlling our lives. And that really is why we are here. It's definitely why we are doing our meditation. So today, this evening, try to make yourself aware of the times when consciousness alerts you about meditation, whatever it is. If you have a time during your day when you feel like, hey, I should be meditating, or I was really relaxed yesterday or this morning, I'm looking forward to meditating again. Have something that will trigger that meditation. If you're driving somewhere, stop for a few minutes at a peaceful place and meditate. You'll find that with enough practice, you'll be able to meditate during the day, during the evening, at various times with your eyes closed, with your eyes open. Most of the time it's easier to meditate with your eyes closed, especially at the start, because you will have less stimulation, less things that are going by, less things to pay attention to, less thoughts that come into your mind. And this is exactly what we're looking for. It's so easy to be diverted by all the thoughts, to use these thoughts and to let them occupy all of your attention, your whole consciousness. And they do with most people throughout the entire day. I was one of those people, and I still am to a degree. So as we mentioned, you let the thoughts just come and go. If they're interesting thoughts, great. You'll have things that you need to do that'll pop into your mind. Send yourself a message so you don't have to sit there and worry about it, or leave a reminder somehow. Many times we wind up thinking about something that we need to do or something we'd like to do, and it becomes an occupation, a preoccupation, because we're thinking about it throughout the day because we haven't done it. And these can be things that are good or bad. Taking a vacation, getting something done, something we need to do at our household. So if we just write those things down, and then we don't have to pay attention to them anymore. And then when the time is right, we take care of those things. And in most cases, that will give us a clear picture on whether we needed to do them in the first place or not. Spend the effort to do it. So today, throughout the day, spend some time. Maybe you can close your eyes for a minute and try to relax. Try to let your consciousness open up. Be confident. Let it flow to you. Let the Spirit flow into you. And when you feel like a little click or a little release or relief, you know you've obtained your goal for that short meditation. If you have more time than that, you can sit down and maybe think about some of the meditations that we've done, throwing away destruction of things that we've talked about or that we need to get rid of. Spend some more time with that. If you have interruptions, don't worry about it. If you have interruptive thoughts, which we all do, just let them come and go. If they linger, try using some of the different destructive methods that we have used to clear things out. It's okay that they're there or they float by. There are things that we just need to see they're there, let them pass. If they pop up again, just keep letting them pass, and eventually they go away. Thank you.